Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC team, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Sooners will kick this away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense has the football first here today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
I'll take it.
Defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football.
I'll
You
gladly
get
take it.
isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball. And often, you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looks down, connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Give him the worm, baby.
In the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What's up, Amada?
Ran away from the defense. PAT makes it.
What's up, Cody? Good to see you back in here.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day, because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
Oh, let me see something.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keeping it on the ground here. And it's good for a first down with a 36. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they're going to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line, and a great dynamic back.
To the Cowboys.
Good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blockers, not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Get that shit
A really
out of here.
good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He's coming back for another season, boys.
The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field.
Going to get nasty out there.
On the return, it's Adams. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
It's exactly
Jam,
what you want to
about
see
4
as a play
yards.
caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Takes the snap and takes
Milrow
off on
shit.
the run. Fighting off the defender. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense.
I've learned you don't want to throw a lot of deep balls in this game with him, so sometimes I just gotta do some Milrow shit.
Spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
Milrow.
Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
So glad he caught
Alabama
that.
getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the mark.
E-man.
So maybe a chance here to
Appreciate
take a
you.
downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red
Come on,
zone.
Haynes.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most
CJ was
favorable
going to go
matchup,
out
and
and
then
get it for
going to
me.
that
All right, here
receiver
we
for the
go.
score.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Nope. Nope. Oh. Oh, get it. Yes. Give me that
It's a
shit.
turnover. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's Milrow.
Fuck.
Contact as he let the ball go. And that's incomplete, even on a first down.
That was not
pass attempt.
ideal.
He
I was
felt
trying to
heavy
throw that
pressure.
away.
Here's the second down play.
That was just dumb.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to
Come on.
throw it again. Caught quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback. Stay ahead of the sticks.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone.
Well, this is called settling down in
Gotta
his
keep
own
up the
defense, just
momentum.
kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great
Take
athletic
it.
ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
No! Oh, thank fuck.
Right near the goal line. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw.
I did not like
it. Make an adjustment for this critical down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And this pass is on target, caught. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Smuckers, jam. Spread it.
And now the try here for the extra
Spread
point.
that jam jelly.
The extra
On a
point
Crimson
is
Tab
good.
belly.
They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 14, set to kick it off.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point to the second half?
No!
Clock way downfield for a huge gain. It's a big gain across the field all the way to the 39-yard line. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
No fucking way.
Pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down now after the sack. Looking to throw. It's
Nice going there.
looks to the left. Pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Sooners come up
I'm
the
Lawson.
line in a hurry up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The
That
freshman
works.
making an impact play there. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. Snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field.
All right, we can seal the
Expect
deal.
a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Looking for his big tight end.
God
Fires
damn.
this throw and is intercepted. That's a
Should've just
short
fucking
return,
ran the
but
ball.
it wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes.
Why are you backpedaling?
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead,
I wanted
why
to block
not just
that
check
shit
it down
so
to the
bad.
most gifted guy on your team. Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They return it from inside
Oh, hold
the
on to the
10-yard
ball,
line.
please.
Gets it to the 25
No more dumb stuff.
That's when they start the drive. One more play before they head to the locker room.
Should have just ran the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Mother.
The pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far, and we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion now from the tight end. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Play action here on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Catch is made.
Let's go.
Inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, I love to watch this offense.
I was about to throw it to Williams, but I saw Germ out there. I said, nah, Germ's got this one.
And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
Williams was covered, so.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sawchuk. Second down after that short completion.
Brings up second down.
Hold up. Grab something.
From the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
The goose is loose, baby.
hit their hat on a ball, they do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's funny shit, man.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Single back. Takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Milrow.
Come on, boss. Yes.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Williams.
And this one is getting ugly. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field.
I got a feeling I better call this play.
That set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here in being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Number 48 on to kick it away.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner decides to signal for their catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option.
Milrow
With a
shot.
strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That gain sets up a third down play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
A pop pass on the jet
Woo!
sweep. He scored.
Oh,
And they stopped
he's
him just
fast,
short of the
motherfucker.
defense, running back up now. It's
Damn.
first and goal.
oh, dude, he's gonna be so fast in
Backed up
fucking
against their own end
26,
zone.
man. They're gonna
Send the back
fucking.
in motion. Looking to pass. It's no.
Damn.
Touchdown, Alabama. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points
This is
on the board.
overkill.
And the replay booth has
Oh,
signaled they
fuck
want to stop and have
you.
another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling
Yes.
on the field was correct, so the play will stand.
Bitch,
So they'll try to add to
I
the
know
lead
what
now
my
with
shit is.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going
Murder
their way.
fest.
You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a
gonna
big
hit you, boy.
margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with
And the protection breaks down yet again another sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this
My defense has
quarterback.
got better.
This
Oh.
poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The Sooners will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs.
some
It's
jam
Miller.
on it, baby.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. He hands it off from the gun.
Oh, what the fuck,
Oh, here, can you
dude?
believe it? The ball carrier
Fuck it, I don't
recovers
care. I'm
The
gonna win
offense will
anyway.
keep possession.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his
I just wanted to
teammate
fuck around.
to be able to
Let it
scoop
work.
up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And now it's fumbled.
No.
That'll be a safety. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. It's fair caught right at midfield. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
29 Philly.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Second down.
Get set.
To the air. It's Arnold. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And
That's
they
game.
wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things
Deuces.
ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this is